A well-regulated, transparent private equity industry has an absolutely legitimate and absolutely key role to play in the economy. And I think this is starting to be recognized. Certainly the discussions that we have with European Commission officials and other people suggest that they do understand the very critical role that we play in channeling institutional money to private enterprises, which are the ones that create most of the growth in the economy. Compared to other asset classes today, private equity remains one of the only asset classes that is able to deliver consistently superior returns. Certainly the public equity markets are not doing it, and neither are the corporate nor the government bond markets doing it. So actually, if an investor is seeking returns and has some duration to invest in, private equity remains a very attractive asset class. Now, in terms of the reputation, you're absolutely right that the industry continues to have a reputational struggle. I would say, though, that this is, in my view, it's part of the industry growing up, if you like. Originally, the people who got into private equity were not really concerned about telling their story, explaining what they did, and frankly, it was a very small cottage industry. So it's quite natural that there wasn't a professional media part to running a private equity firm at the time. That's all changed now with the public spotlight, with regulation, and with size in particular. You know, across Europe, there are about 9 million people who work for private equity managed businesses and about 25,000 companies. So that's a significant part of the European economy. With that kind of influence, well, we owe it to our stakeholders to be more transparent. And I think we've proven over the last years, as we talked about earlier, that we can do that. Typically, before we exit a company, we will make sure that we have fixed all of those things that were going wrong. And so if a private equity fund buys a company that is non-compliant in any area of social or environmental or tax areas, they will always fix that because they know that the value of a clean company on exit is so much greater than any benefit you can get from cheating here or there along the way.